Today's practice is inspired from the principles of the Bhagavad Gita. And just a quick overview of the Bhagavad Gita, and it is a very widely used spiritual text in the world, great source for yogic philosophy, and it is structured around impending war between the good army and the bad army. And impending war can be looked at as our daily lives, our daily struggle. So there's an analogy there. Arjuna, who is a heroic warrior or the leader of the good army, can be kind of looked at as our ego selves. And then Krishna, who is said to be a descendant of God, we can look at him as being our higher self or higher consciousness. So the Bhagavad Gita is this dialogue that happens between Arjuna, the ego, and Krishna, our higher consciousness, in that these pieces of the ego that Arjuna shows is the anxiety that he has of going and fighting the battle, the doubts that he has, the fear of his actions. These are all ego. And then Krishna, who is the wiser person or wiser self, gives him the wisdom that he needs to press forward and to move on and be the leader and be a warrior. So looking at this and thinking about the world as a whole and how we are really attached to our egos, especially in today's world, it is really important that we don't fall into these traps of attachment. We say things like my practice or I am or my space, this is my style of yoga, or this is how I practice. And those types of things are really very self-absorbed and very egotistical. So today we'll focus on completely removing ourselves from our practice and offering our practice up to something greater than ourselves. And chapter 9.26 of the Bhagavad Gita says, whatever is offered with a pure, loving heart, a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. So when an offering is pure, it is accepted with joy. Just as if your son or daughter or child or handed you a very poorly colored coloring page or painted picture, you would accept that with joy. You find it to be a beautiful piece of art. It's the same thing that we can do in our yoga practice, because you know that the child put their whole heart into that, so we can accept it with joy. Same thing with our yoga practice. If we put our whole hearts into it, we can give that gift, and it can be a piece of art, to be received by the universe, to be received by the world. So today, think about something or someone you can offer your practice up to that's greater than yourself. This could be the universe. This could be the earth itself. This could be a colleague. This could be a deity that you really connect with. This could also be a whole entire nation in need. Whatever it is, allow yourself to be removed completely. And this is a very powerful thing that we can do to start to soften around the ego and let go of those attachments. That's all I have. Thanks.